What's going on, everyone? So I'm going to be starting a new series today. This is just an introduction episode, and it's going to be called OCD and Me. I'm going to be getting guests on in the future that are suffering from OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. For those of you that haven't heard of it, I'm sure most of you have because it's getting more and more known nowadays. And I suffer from it myself. So just the first episode, as I said, I'm just going to be giving an introduction to my side of it, and yeah, and just let me know in the comments if you want to come on, and I'll have you as a guest, and we'll talk about stuff. So I was diagnosed when I was 11, but I know for a fact that I had it probably since 5-6 years old. And growing up, I didn't want to go to birthday parties. I didn't even want to have my own birthday parties because I didn't want people touching my stuff, my presents. I didn't want people in my room, sitting on my bed, just simple things like that, because of germs, hygiene, and that's something that's carried on in terms of the hygiene side of it throughout my life. Like, one of my major things is showering, using the toilet, the time it takes in both of them, the amount of tissue I use, anxiety, just about lots of things, because OCD, how I describe it, is it's like a monster in your head. It's an extra voice. It's the yin and the yang. If you ever seen or ever listened to the Dr. Dre Eminem song Guilty Conscience, obviously Dr. Dre's the good conscience and Eminem's the evil side of it, and that's kind of what it's like for people with OCD, or that's what I experience in my own experiences. So it's definitely vital that we talk about things, and that's why I want to do this channel and create a series for it, because it's something I hold dear to my heart. For those of you that don't know, I'm a motivational speaker as well, and I want to get this out there more via that as well. Like, I know I can help people with OCD, like, just plain and simple, because I've been through it myself and I'm living it now. OCD is something that never goes away, but OCD is something that you can learn how to manage, and that's what I want to help people do. And I'm not doing it for money, I'm doing it to help people. I don't get paid for this. People need to talk, that's the bottom line. People, I feel they ain't got people to go to, but this is why I'm starting this series, because I want to help people. So if you need help, I'm going to leave my email in the description. If you want to do it privately, we don't even have to do it on here, but get in contact with me, because I want to help you. And I know that the future is better than you think it is, because I've been there and I'm turning my life around. So yeah, that's kind of most of what I had to say for this episode. This was just, as I said, an introduction to what's going to be coming. The plan in the future is to get guests and do like interviews and such, but for now it's just going to be myself. So just giving insights and telling you what I know about OCD, and not just OCD but mental health itself, and things like depression and all sorts. So, because this is something that needs to be spoken about, and too many people are struggling and not feeling that there's avenues or people to go to, and I'm sick of it. Like, people, for instance, when you say to someone at work or whatever, how you're like, yeah, I'm fine. If you could really see that person inside their head and that, like, you'd know that they're not fine. But everyone says or feels the need to be like, yeah, I'm fine, because they feel they can't sit and talk to someone, which is sad. It should never be like that, but people seem to be so busy with their own lives. And don't get me wrong, I know things get on top, but we should always make time and have time to speak about mental health and OCD and just mental health in general, because people need it. And people with like physical disabilities, they will get the extra care and attention that they, don't get me wrong, they deserve that, but people with mental health should get that same level playing field. And I think it's getting better, it's getting talked about more, but we need to keep pushing it out there. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this series. Shout out to everyone supporting. I'll catch you on the next one.